Hey there, Internet. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you can do something like, I don't know, hypothetically, every week for 2.5 years, but then all of a sudden you start forgetting that you're supposed to be doing it? Yeah, turns out that's kind of what's been happening with this whole Life Unedited thing. And I kind of have an excuse, and that is I've been super ridiculously busy this summer. I kind of don't have an excuse because, come on, really? It's just one video every week. It has problems, I can't remember it. But fret not, I just remembered to make this week's video. It's Friday at 9 o'clock. And so I present to you Life Unedited. So, tomorrow is the 4th of July. That's Independence Day if you're in America, or just another day if you're anywhere else in the world. But I'm in America, spoiler alert, and so tomorrow is Independence Day. What does that mean, you may be asking? Well, if you really don't know, seriously, have you ever opened a history book? But for those of you who don't know, because you've been living under a very not patriotic rock, apparently, it's the day that America signed a piece of paper that said we didn't want to be British anymore. Because really, that's all that it was. We didn't win our independence that day, we just said that we wanted to. It's kind of overhyped, in my opinion. We set off all of these explosions because like 50 dudes wrote on a piece of paper. In fact, watch this. It's a replica of the Declaration of Independence right there on my wall. How cool is that? Look at John Hancock's giant name. But anyway, that's what the 4th of July is, and as a result, we celebrate with parades and explosions, as already mentioned, and sparklers, and grilled food, and other American things that happen to be colored red, white, and blue. But you know, there are a lot of those things, and so I thought that I, the gracious internet personality that I am, would share with you my 5 fave 4th of July things that people do to celebrate one day. I skipped the number 3 because I couldn't work it into the sentence. Number 5, a day off work. This is something I've never really appreciated before, because when you work part-time, a day off is not a big deal. But now that I have a regular, everyday job, getting today off, even though today's the 3rd, but we got it off because the 4th is a Saturday, and that's cheating because you already have Saturdays off. Anyway, it was really nice. Number 4, grilling food. Few things in life, in my opinion, are better than meat cooked over hot fire. So the 4th of July, when you eat a lot of it, it's yummy in my tummy, and it makes me feel better when I'm feeling crummy. Word. Number 3, fireworks. Yeah, they're number 3 on my list. I've never actually thought fireworks were all that cool, but a lot of people like them, and it's fun to hang out with friends and family and see things explode in the sky, although sometimes it scares the small children, but it's still pretty cool. Number 2, sparklers. How can I put those above fireworks, you ask? I don't know, maybe because they're like little baby fireworks that you can hold in your hand and do slow exposure photography and write things, and they like prickle your skin kind of funny, and it feels weird, and I think they're great. And finally, the number 1 favorite thing that I have about the 4th of July, those little snake things that you light on fire and then they curl out. What are those, are you asking? They come in a little box. They're called magic snakes. They look like little carbon pills. You set them on fire and magic happens. You maybe have never heard of them. Apparently they're not as popular as I might hope, but I think they're cool, and I think they're totally magical, and they are, personally, what I look forward to the most on the 4th of July. What is your favorite part of the 4th of July? Let me know down in the comment section below. Until next week, when I will actually return with another video, unlike the most inconsistent past month ever. Deuces.